up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Inside the Vinyl. I'm your host, Tim Bianconi. If you would go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel below, that would be greatly appreciated. If you could also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we put out new content, that would be appreciated also. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. So we're going to unbox a couple of things, but there's nothing real exciting about the unboxing itself. I really wanted to talk about a series of records that have been coming out over the last year and a half or so. And that is these now finding records, these now playing compilations that have been released by Rhino over the last couple of years. They are the reissue company for most of the Warner associated labels like Atlantic, Megaforce, Warner Brothers, whoever, Elektra, whoever. And they've been doing these now playing compilations for the last year and a half or so. So I have the two newest ones that have come out. I think these came out on March the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. This first one here is Ace Frehley. The second one here is for Twisted Sister. Hopefully you can see that. So we're going to open these up. And like I said, there's nothing too exciting about the packaging on these. Although the records are pretty cool because most of the ones I have are colored. And I have several of these. So there's the front cover of Ace Frehley. And this covers his solo career during his Atlantic year. So that would be the first Frehley's comic record, second Sighting, and Trouble Walking. I don't think there's anything from the Live Plus One record of him. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. All right. And this, just so you know, it says it's on cobalt blue vinyl. So that's really the coolest thing about these sets is that you get some really cool colored vinyl with these. And like I said, I do have several of these. And I've seen sometimes where there's different editions. Like at Walmart, it'll be one color. Barnes & Noble, it'll be something else. I actually ordered both of these off Amazon. And I've been waiting like a week to open them so I could, do a show on them. But let me go ahead and try to get this off. All right. So once again, front cover, back cover with track listing, and a little bit of history on Ace Frehley, and a little summarization of his career on Atlantic Records, Atlantic and Megaforce. So like I said, nothing too exciting on the inside. Pretty much just plain white inner sleeves here. But when you pull out the record, and they are the anti-static, so that's pretty cool. But when you pull out the record, man, the records are pretty cool. That's a really, really pretty shade of blue for the Ace Frehley record. And, very appropriate, given that his color on his solo record and everything else while he was in Kiss was blue. So very cool there. So like I said, I've got two of these. So we'll go ahead and we'll put this one up here. Actually, we'll set it down. And then we'll take a look at this second one, which is for Twisted Sister. This one also came out on March the 7th. And again, this one says it is on Orange Crush vinyl. And I think I've had some before that are on orange vinyl, some of these. So let me see if I can get the cover cut there without hurting anything. All right. All right. May have to do a little editing here. Okay, there we go. All right, let's slide off the cellophane. And again, much like the Ace Frehley record, these are all structured the same too. Same basic covers on all of them, no matter who the group is. So we have Twisted Sister front cover on the front. And on the back, we have, again, just a little summary of their Atlantic years as well as the track listing. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. And again, same thing on the inside, just your basic white inner sleeve, but anti-static, which again is a nice touch. And if we pull this one out, the Orange Crush vinyl, we see another very pretty vinyl here. Really neat, really neat. Yeah, so there you go, a little Twisted Sister vinyl. Like the stickers on the inside are all pretty much the same on all these. And what's great about these is they've got these for a lot of artists who are associated with Warner labels. So like, Elektra, Atlantic, Megaforce, whoever. And they're almost, they're really low price. I mean, they're right about $20 a piece. Each one has 10, 11 or so songs. And there's a ton of them. I mean, I don't know how many I have. I mean, I've got a list of the ones I have here. I just pulled out a couple extras. So they have them for In Vogue, Notorious B.I.G, Montrose, Dokken, Ratt, The Spinners, Drifters, Seals and Crofts, America, Bread, Gordon Lightfoot, Todd Rundgren. The list goes on and on and on. There's a whole bunch of them I don't have. But just to show you some of the other ones, there's In Vogue, there's Notorious B.I.G. And in case you're wondering, because there's no parental advisory sticker, the first word on this record is fuck. So don't worry about whether or not you're getting edited versions of things. They are very much the explicit content Notorious B.I.G. songs, which is pretty cool. And just for shits and giggles, here is the kind of clear brown vinyl that the B.I.G. record comes on. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, like I said, I could have pulled all of those out and showed all of those to you, but that seems like that would just take a long time. You get the point. These are great sets. They're very cheap, very inexpensive. Now, one thing I will say is almost all of them seem to be missing at least one, maybe two huge hit songs that the band has. I know the Dokken one, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't notice it when I got it, but there's a couple of key songs that are missing from the Dokken one. Ace Frehley, the Ace Frehley one, Do Ya, from Trouble Walkin', which is his ELO cover, which is my favorite non-Kiss related Ace song, is not on this record. Twisted Sister, I don't know. I mean, they don't have that Leader of the Pack cover on there, but you've got You Can't Stop Rock and Roll, We're Not Gonna Take It, and I Wanna Rock. So Twisted Sister is pretty much covered, but I've noticed a lot of them, like the Ratt one's missing a few songs, missing a few key hits. So you don't get everything, but for $20, you get a nice 10, 11, 12 track set. They're really inexpensive. They're really nice. They're high quality. They sound great. So I definitely think if you haven't, you should check out these Now Playings, especially if you're somebody that's just getting into vinyl or doesn't want to have 1,000 records like I do laying around. You can get a lot of really, really cool greatest hits for a lot of artists for maybe $20 a piece, sometimes even less. So that's all I've got for you this time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we put out new content. I've got the rest of my Unboxing the Vinyl series where we unbox new albums, we unbox reissues, we unbox box sets. Sometimes they're CDs, sometimes they're vinyl. It just depends. I've got my Lost Classics as well as my live album series. I've got some live footage from various concerts and festivals over the last several years. And I've also got a couple of short documentary films that I did for school. One is about a local amateur disc golfer. The other one is about the fire that took away our home and took away my original recording studio, if you want to call it that. And last but not least, if you're into podcasts, I have a podcast I'm doing with a group from school. It's part of our final project to graduate. I should graduate in a couple of months here. It's called Talk to Me Nice, Communication Gone Wild. That has its own YouTube channel as well as channels on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So check that out. So like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.